taxes
What am
on
I
commercials
allowed to?
higher,
Right.
way higher.
So that'll happen. A lot of people will freak out and say, "What is happening? Why are my
Right. This is
taxes?
my
Why does this say
land.
commercial
Right.
on the front 10 acres of my land all of a sudden, or whatever that looks like for them?" Because it's all situational. And then you find out, oh, all of a sudden this property improvement district popped up that the county formed and or my area, and now they're saying I have to on my road frontage make it commercial.
Is there any? And I know we need to eventually on our podcast here get a real estate investor. I mean, a real estate attorney
For sure.
on here to answer some of the questions that many have. But in the meantime, we're going off of the knowledge that we have, and we're going to say this. Do they even really get, once again, I'm saying, do they even really get invited to the party? Like, what if those, you make these changes, can you change it back or?
Yep, but that's what I'm like, situation by situation, and
Really?
if they have the say at the end of the day. If you say I've owned this land forever, I'm putting a house on it, and they're like, "You're not." We will stop you in every which way they can.
How can you
so.
maybe avoid, well, not necessarily avoid, that means you got a good piece of property.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Exactly.
prime property.
Exactly.
That's what we call prime property. When you have property that people are keeping a pulse to it.
Right.
They're keeping the pulse and they're watching, saying, "Oh, now we're going to change that to commercial."
Right.
Because the rooftops make money for taxes,
Mm-hmm.
but the commercial also makes good revenue for taxes too.
Right. A lot, because it also brings a lot more to you have sales tax. If you have businesses and coming
Right.
in, it brings a lot more to offer rather than just more houses.
Okay.
But it goes both ways.